As many of you know, the current COVID situation with the reduction in cases and the increase in the number of people who have received vaccines has given us enough confidence to resume some of our more customary practices during Sunday morning worship. We've removed the blue tape, we've returned the hymnals to the pews, and we've resumed standing while we sing. These aspects of our worship service are going to remain, and we will hopefully slowly reintroduce other parts of our service over time, as long as the numbers of local COVID cases stay at their current rate or even continue to improve. As I've said, though, throughout this entire pandemic, this situation is fluid, and we will use our best judgment to work to, as I've said before, do no harm. But as I was thinking about how wonderful the last couple of weeks have been as we've had a more typical worship service, I came across this quote from the noted pastor and preacher Louis Giglio from the book The Air I Breathe. And this word gave me pause. It says, "It's a lot easier to sing a song than it is to stop and touch the broken. It's a lot less taxing to go to church than it is to take church to the world. But sharing with others is a sacrifice of worship that makes God smile." See, one of the struggles I think that we need to overcome in the modern church is the idea that worship is solely about music or is a planned and programmed activity. It's what we do for an hour on Sunday morning. What I hope we have learned over the past year plus is that worship can happen anytime and anywhere. It happens on Sunday mornings at church. It happens at Wednesday night in Bible study. But it also happens when we chat with our neighbor, where we serve those in need and show love to the lonely. Simply put, worship is a life lived in response to God's gracious blessings. God has given us so much, and only a life of continual praise can honor God for God's numerous gifts given to us. Hebrews chapter 13 tells us this: "With Jesus' help, let us continually offer our sacrifice of praise to God by proclaiming the glory of His name." Don't forget to do good and to share with others what you have, for such sacrifices are pleasing to God. Through our online community, we have learned that worship is happening in all sorts of places at all sorts of different times and in different ways. We celebrate the ways that God is using our online platform to reach people and to share the good news of Jesus Christ with them. And we hope that as we move into the future, we find better ways to engage both our online audience and our on-site audience. And we hope to grow both of those. However, if we relegate worship to a once-a-week activity of singing and fellowship, whether that's online or on-site, then we've missed the bigger picture. The bigger picture of what worship really is. Worship is about honoring God in everything that we do, and is a response to God's gracious work in our lives and for all that God has given us. This means that every moment is the right time to worship. So I hope you all are doing well. I hope everyone is staying safe and staying healthy. But as always, if you need anything, please don't hesitate to let us know. We hope you have a great rest of the day, and we look forward to worshiping with you, whether on-site or online, beginning at 8:30 on Sunday morning. God bless.